Welcome back to my channel. I'm Tashera. If you're new here, this channel is all about fragrances. In today's video, I want to talk about quiet luxury. So quiet luxury is luxury that isn't loud. It exudes confidence and elegance and sophistication and class. And that doesn't only play into fashion, it also plays into fragrances as well. So I picked a couple of fragrances from my collection that I feel like fits that aesthetic. So I want to discuss that with you all today. So let's get into the fragrances, guys. Let's get into it. First up, I'm going to start with my scent of the day. I like doing that. When I pick a topic, I like to wear a scent that falls into that category and make it my scent of the day. So my scent of the day today is Byredo Animalique. This is a nice, soft, powdery, leathery, musky, slightly peppery scent. The notes in this fragrance, the top notes, bergamot, lemon, middle, violet, mimosa, base, suede, amber, and tobacco leaf. So, to my nose, this smells like a dupe of RM number 5, Rosendo Mateo number 5, but it's quieter, it's softer. I feel like RM number 5 is very loud, whereas this is muted, it's gentle, it wears lightly. Still giving that same scent experience, but it has that touch of violet that Byredo does so well. No one does violet like Byredo. I feel like they've mastered the arts of the notes of violets in perfumery. I feel like the house of Byredo overall exudes quiet luxury. Their fragrances are classy with a touch of sexy and sophistication, and their scents are soft. They're not loud, they don't project too much, and I feel like that very much fits the aesthetic of quiet luxury, and this scent definitely falls into the category. I love this scent. It was released about 2 years ago, 2023, and I don't know, I haven't heard much about this fragrance. I've seen very few reviews on this fragrance, but I think it's a great one from the house. I absolutely love the scent. Immediately at first sniff, as soon as I whiffed this fragrance in store, I said, that smells like RM number 5, but the associate had no idea what RM number 5 was. But yes, that's exactly what I got. Picture a soft version of RM number 5 with a touch of Mojave Ghost. That's exactly what I get from this scent. I love it. It's my scent of the day again. This one is Animalique by Byredo. Next up is another one from Byredo, and this is G Water. This one is a fresh, musky scent with a hint of vanilla, a touch of incense. It also has some green notes that has a note of pine needles. This one wears very lightly. This is my weakest Byredo scent. And when I say weak, the scent is fleeting. It lasts on my skin at least 1 hour tops. The performance is very poor, but this smells so good. It's soft, it's comforting. This to me smells like a luxurious hotel or a luxurious body lotion. It smells really good. I love it, but it's fleeting, but it falls into the category of quiet luxury. I think it's very fitting. Next is another one from Byredo, Mojave Ghost. I talk about this one all the time. Do I need to say it again? In my top 10 for life, top 5, number 3 to be exact. It's powdery, it's sexy, it's alluring, it's mysterious. It's just classy, and it has a touch of elegance and sophistication as well. This exudes class, in my opinion. It smells so good. I'm not going to talk about it too much because I talk about it all the time, but I just felt that it fit this category, so I included it. So I'm going to shut up about this fragrance, okay? I love it. Y'all know that. Moving on. It's Rose Saltifolia by Maison Crivelli. So this is a beautiful rose scent, but it's not your average, it's not your typical rose scent. This smells soft. It smells like a luxurious rose water with some salty notes. So this one has notes of seaweed, salt, as well as salt water, and seawater. Then it has that rose note. I believe it's Rose Saltifolia. Not sure exactly what kind of rose, but this smells like a soft, gentle pink rose. And it has a touch of muskiness. This one wears very lightly. This is the most underperforming scent in the house of Maison Crivelli. It's very weak. It doesn't last. This is a skin scent, but this just gives like a luxurious vacation in the Mediterranean or the Amalfi Coast. It smells so good. Picture a fresh, blue, clear ocean water sprinkled with pink rose petals. That is what I picture when I smell this fragrance. It's very comforting and luxurious. But I think this is like It has to be a perfect time or a perfect place for this scent, but it's beautiful and it fits the quiet luxury aesthetic. So for that, I wanted to talk about it. Next, we have 312 Saint-Honoré. So this scent here is reminiscent of Diptyque L'Eau Papier. If you smell that fragrance, they're nearly identical. The difference is this one has a note of pink pepper, which adds a touch of spice. It also has orange blossom, so there's a hint of a white floral note. And then it also has a heavy dose of ambroxan. So there are slight differences, but they smell close enough to the point where if you have one, it will be redundant to have the other. But they smell so much alike, and it's one of my favorite layering scent combos. Whenever I wear one, I just have to wear the others. They just smell so well together. They blend perfectly, and I get compliments whenever I wear that layering combo. It's beautiful, it's gorgeous. I love the scent from the house of BDK. Again, this one is 312 Saint-Honoré. Next, we have Matiere Premier French Flower. Now, this scent is not quiet, but it exudes quiet luxury if you wear it a certain way. So this scent is very loud, so you can't overspray, because the house of Matiere Premier, the projection and the sillage of their scent is crazy. The lasting power is amazing, and this is no different. I had tested this on a tester strip, and it lasted on the tester strip for 2 weeks. How I came to smell this scent was I was shopping for fragrances, and I was just discussing like the note of tuberose with the sales associate. I told her I hate tuberose, like it smells so bubblegummy, and she said, "Have you tried French flower?" And I said no. She sprayed it on a tester strip, and I was like, wow. I had never smelled tuberose like this. This is a green tuberose. It doesn't smell bubblegummy, but you still get that tuberose note. It has a heavy dose of ambroxan in the base, and it has a note of Chinese tea, which adds this nice freshness to the scent. This is gorgeous, but 3 to 5 sprays max is all you need to leave a lasting impression and a nice sillage that smells like elegant and sophisticated and classy, and it exudes quiet luxury. This is a great tuberose scent. If you love the note of tuberose, I really recommend that you get your nose on this one. Again, this one is French Flower from Matiere Premier. Next, I talk about this one a lot. This one is Loewe 001 Woman. This is a musky, slightly powdery scent with a touch of citrus from a tangerine note. It also has a hint of spiciness from the pink pepper. It also has a note of linen, which adds this nice, smooth, silky touch. And it has a heavy dose of sandalwood in the base, so you have to enjoy the note of sandalwood. But if you're a sandalwood hater, this isn't the type of sandalwood that most people hate that's in the Labo Another 33. That is a fragrance that I have never been able to jive with. But the sandalwood, I do love the note of sandalwood. And the sandalwood in here is the exact kind of sandalwood that I love. It's a slight woody coconut smell. This is gorgeous, and for me, the scent isn't long lasting, but I have had a few people say in my comments that this scent actually does last long for them, and they have the toilette version. I have the Parfum. I expect the Parfum to perform better. I'm not sure, and that is why I purchased the Parfum over the toilette. So I don't know, maybe it's just me. Maybe I go nausea to the scent after a few hours, but nonetheless, I do love this scent. Next up is one that I talk about a lot, and this one is Parfums de Valaya. This one also is a powerhouse scent. It's very loud and it projects, but it wears beautifully. It fits the quiet luxury aesthetic. It just smells refreshing, and it has a touch of elegance. I assume it would be from the note of aldehydes. This does have a lot of aldehydes in the top, which gives us this classy, elegant Chanel touch to the scent. And when I say Chanel, I mean the house of Chanel. Like, they're known for using aldehydes in their fragrances. But I normally am not one who loves aldehydes, but for some reason I fell in love with this scent at first sniff. I think that note of peach in the fragrance added that nice fruity touch that just blends so well for me with the aldehydes. And this one is musky. It's beautiful. There hasn't been a time that I've worn this fragrance that I have not gotten a compliment. I know that the scent is very polarizing, but it wears beautifully on skin and in the air. It just leaves a nice, beautiful sillage. And yeah, definitely a compliment getter. Definitely fits the quiet luxury aesthetic. Next, we have my tried and true. I talk about this one a lot. Labo Another 13. I think this just exudes quiet luxury. This is beautiful. It's musky. It has a note of pear. It has a slight touch of this sweet fruitiness. This one kind of has an ethereal quality to it. It just floats in the air. This is a sexy, mysterious, alluring skin scent. It has a nice sillage. Most people that wear the scent go anosmic to it, but trust me, others can smell the scent on you and it just wears so well. It exudes quiet luxury in my opinion. Up next, I have 3 vanilla scents that to me exude quiet luxury. The first one is Maison Francis Kurkdjian Gentle Fluidity Gold. This is a gorgeous, elegant, classy vanilla scent. It's not too loud, it's not too sweet. It has a touch of fruitiness from juniper berries, and it has a note of caramel in the base, which adds this touch of sweetness. For me, the vanilla is like a pure vanilla extract. It's not super sweet or gourmand. It's beautiful, it's sophisticated, perfect for, I think this is a perfect signature scent. I think this can be office friendly, but it's also perfect for dates, special occasions. It just smells elegant. And yeah, I love this scent. It definitely falls into the category. Next up is Casamorati Dama Bianca. This one exudes class and sophistication. It smells so classy and regal, very princess-like. Every time I smell this scent, I imagine a princess in her castle, on her throne. This just reminds me of the show Bridgerton. Beautiful. I love this scent. It has a note of bergamot and lime, which adds this nice citrus touch in the top notes, and I feel like it just blends so well with the vanilla. I had never smelled the vanilla like this when I first smelled this fragrance, and this was love at first sniff, and it was a blind buy, and it was successful. I absolutely love this fragrance. It's in my top 10. If you watch my top 10 videos, you already know that. And then we also have Vanille Nectar from Micallef. This is a very classy, powdery, slightly boozy vanilla, but I feel like the boozy notes are very muted. It has a note of rum as well as cognac. This just exudes class and elegance in my opinion. It's quite powdery and it wears very gentle and soft. This isn't a thick, boozy scent. This 100% exudes elegance to my nose. Beautiful vanilla scent. I absolutely love this one. One of my favorite vanilla scents. And I have one more scent to discuss. So that scent is, I only have a decant. It's Mizensir Chere. This was love at first sniff. This smells like a very luxurious body lotion. This has a note of orange blossom as well as seawater and amber, and it's blended to perfection. This is very soft wearing. The longevity isn't too great, but I love this scent enough to warrant having a full bottle in my collection, which I plan to purchase in the near future. It's very pricey, but I think the scent is so gorgeous. It's beautiful, and it exudes quiet luxury. So for that, I want the scent. I love it. I need it in my collection. And that concludes my quiet luxury picks. But I would like to know, what are some scents that in your opinion exudes quiet luxury? Comment down below and let me know. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you made it this far and you haven't yet liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet subscribed, please consider subscribing if you do find any value in my content. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, bye.